Rent control is a problem for many landlords, but renter control can be even worse.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Fiekler, what was your reaction? Fiekler. What was your...
F-E-E-K-L-E-R, Fiekler.
Mr. Fiekler, what was your reaction when you heard the news of Mr. Fiekler's arrest?
Well, my first reaction was, thank God my parents didn't name me Al. Well, I was awful grateful for that.
How well did you know him?
I knew him pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well. I'd see him leaving his room to go out, around 2 in the morning, wearing a bathrobe, and at the time of it, I didn't think about it. He was carrying a 5-foot chainsaw. I just thought he had something kinky going,
But to you, none of his actions seemed out of the ordinary?
Well, once in a while, he'd come to borrow my shovel, go out in the backyard, and I thought he was just cleaning up after a big dog.
Well, now, police say that he used this chainsaw to hack, butcher 57 people to death, then cut them into little pieces and eat them.
Yeah.
Now, weren't you ever suspicious?
Well, just one night, he knocked on my door, asked to borrow a jar of Adolph's meat tenderizer. He claimed he wanted to marinate a leisure suit. Excuse me just a second. Send up some laughs?
Now, as I understand it, he was always very polite.
What?
Always polite.
He's a perfect gentleman. He's very elegant. Once he stopped me in the hall and asked me what kind of wine goes with mailmen.
Now, would you say that was antisocial?
Not at all. I took him to be a ladies' man. One night he told me he was having a Avon lady for dinner. I guess he did. I didn't think anything about it at the time. We haven't seen her since.
Yeah, now
Her name was Elvira. I remember when she came to the door.
Did he ever make a move on you?
But, the dramatic gestures ain't gonna help this. No, what was the question again?
Did he ever make a move on you?
No, I was lucky. I understand his doctor put him on a low superintendent diet.
Well, weren't there any hints? Weren't there any hints that something might be wrong?
What?
Weren't there...
If I can't get any laughs, maybe you can, just doing the line.
Weren't there any hints that something might be wrong?
Yes, just the hefty bag he put out in the morning. Let me show you one of them. It made me a little...
I'm surprised. They seem to like props.
That's right.
I'm surprised you never heard any strange...
Want to see it again?
I'm surprised you never heard any strange noises during the night.
Well, once in a while, late at night, I'd hear the sounds of women moaning.
Oh. Well, didn't that bother you?
Well, the women moaning didn't bother me. It bothered my wife. She'd say some women get all the breaks.
Now, he hacked his victims to death. Weren't you curious when you heard all those chopping noises?
No, I thought he was moonlighting as a rabbi. I didn't really know what he was doing.
This is a rather tiny apartment. Did he cook all his meals here?
Well, Elmo was what you'd call a health nut. He concocted a lot of weird health drinks with his blender.
His
I
blender?
Still have it. He kept it right in here. $4 bills for that.
I guess that Fiekler didn't have any outside interests.
His hobby was taxidermy. Here's something he had stuffed and mounted. Watch this one.
That is really gruesome.
If you think that's... If you think that's gruesome, you should see the parts he threw away. Whoa, what a mess.
Boy, I'm telling you, with all the publicity this has had, it'll be almost impossible for someone to rent this apartment.
That's where you're wrong. I already found a tenant, a nice, quiet person. Keeps to himself, very gentle. Yeah, I think I hear him coming up the stairs now. Here's your key. I'll need a month's rent in advance, or Our policy is no children or pets. That's the end of the sketch.